welcome back to Sensibly Frugal Living. I have another grocery haul to show you, meal plan and meals of the week. So I'm rolling it all into one. This is technically like the last week where we're on a tighter budget, but again this week we've had to spend more as we've had to top up things that we've been eating, like, you know, we've gone right down in the freezer and everything now. This was £63.37. Like I said, we usually spend about £75, so it is still less. But we also, I had to get things for my daughter, like this, the chicken breast, some of the wraps, but we're going to eat them for lunches as well, is for her food tech. Someone asked me, who's from a different country, what food tech means. It's food technology. It's a cookery class that children take in secondary school. So my daughter has like a term of doing cookery and then a term of doing design technology, either with woodwork or something. So this term she's doing food tech and she's making fajitas. So let's have a little look at what we've got going on here today. Pie. Only ever buy this one when it's on offer. My son loves it. It's his favourite pie. My daughter doesn't like it, so we will eat that. And my daughter will have her avocado on toast. She loves to have avocado on toast once a week, but that's quite firm still. So for the freezer, garlic bread, iced lollies, got pizzas because we're going to have a pizza night, and the pie. This isn't all just the meals of the week groceries. I'm actually wanting to stock up a little bit, so I'm going to make soups for the freezer and things, so I'll be doing that, and I think I'm actually going to film them as well because I do them on a budget. You'll realise that most stuff is like what we get every week. We get crisps, 3 milk, sausage rolls. I actually managed to buy 2 and not accidentally buy 3 like I did last week. Cereals, I needed tea bags, I needed passata, tomatoes, onions. We're having bacon. I think we're going to do bacon and egg on crumpets one tea. Okay, what was that? My son's playing in the garden, sorry. I needed to get butter, nice quality butter. That butter we had, oh my goodness me, had no taste. I didn't like it at all, but we used it and that was that. Got the kids some Actimel. They didn't really want yogurts, but they like what they call drinky yogurts, or my son calls them drinky yogurts. Bread, fruit. My daughter will only use half of this, she'll only use half of that, so we'll incorporate that into like meals and things. Croissants and pain au chocolat. We put these in lunch boxes. My daughter sometimes grabs them for breakfast if she's up late. Couldn't get the 6-pack, so I had to get 4-pack and pay a bit more money, and that's due to me not forward planning. Normally I can go down Pound Stretcher and get a 6-pack for a lot cheaper, but we need a toilet roll. These are the snacks this week. Everything was on offer apart from these are cheap anyway. And the only thing we needed to buy toiletry wise was toothpaste. I also got strawberries. The children love strawberries. As you can tell, they've already opened them. Got yogurt, so they can have yogurt with strawberries for breakfast. Anything else? More juice for the cupboard to top up. And this was the cheapest cheese for the most at the moment that I could see on there. Like I say, when you shop online, sometimes it says things are out of stock. Like the toilet paper, I expect if I went into the shop, I would be able to get the 6-pack of the cheaper. But I don't want to go in for one thing because I'll end up buying more. That's the problem. These apples, we call these good apples because they're big apples, but they're actually on offer. They're the cheapest ones, so that's what we've got. Rice pudding. Yeah, that's what I've got. That was £63.37. And I'm going to get this all put away, and then I will show you my meal plan and anything else I'm planning that I've got planned. I can work with what I've got here, so yeah, let's get to that. Just a little disclaimer, as I always do, you may not approve of some of the things I buy on my grocery shop, just as I may not approve of some of the things you buy. Each to their own. I say this is what I've bought for the week, and I will show you my meals of the week. Also, please be aware that I have frozen fruit and veg, tinned fruit and veg in my stock, and I still have fruit in my fruit bowl. So if it doesn't look like a lot of fruit and veg to you, please be aware of that. Thank you. So this is what I've planned for the week. Pie, pizza, bacon and egg crumpets, fish fingers. I've put pizza back to question mark because I might be filming them for a video. and I don't film videos if we're not going to eat them. So if I film it, we'll eat that for tea. Jacket potatoes, always got jackets, fish fingers and things in the freezer. And this is the most exciting one, most expensive one, is takeaway. Like I said, this is the last week of our tight budget week, well, tight budget month, because we get paid, well, my husband gets paid, I get paid not long after. And yeah, we're going to treat ourselves. We're going to have a takeaway, don't know what yet, you'll see that at the end of the video. Like I said, I'll also be making soups. I've got stuff to make soups and things to stock up the freezer, but we might have them for a tea. I just like having the option, so this slightly more expensive shop than we've had the last couple of weeks is actually to refill and just give us a little bit more options. Tea tonight, day one, is going to be bacon, egg and crumpets. My daughter has toast, she doesn't like crumpets. I might do a bit of grated cheese, but I'm going to ask everyone what they fancy because I'm not grating cheese just for myself. So I'll show you this when it's made. This is my daughter's tea. She decided she didn't want an egg, so she's going to basically have bacon sandwiches. This is my tea. This is what the rest of us have had: egg, bacon, cheese on crumpets. Tonight we're having the pie. We get like a third of it because my daughter eats avocado on toast this night when we have pie, and we're having green beans with it. This is what my daughter's having for tea because she doesn't like the pie, and she has also eaten a wrap as well. So this is tea tonight, a thick slab of pie, the chicken and asparagus pie that I got on offer, and green beans. We're using up the last of the jacket potatoes today with beans and cheese. Here's tea for tonight. I'm getting sick of jacket potatoes now, so I'm glad that the freezer is all cleared out of the jacket potatoes. We are having a late tea tonight, so it's just a quick one. We're throwing in the deep pan meat feast and the cheese pizza. Just a quick tea for tonight. Here's our pizza. It was just a help yourself night as everyone had been snacking late into the afternoon and we had tea late. Tea tonight is going to be a bit of a mix because I've only got some fish fingers, I've got some sausages, found this in the freezer, mashed potato, just they're like little pellets. They're strange, but tastes much better than the instant powdered stuff. I don't like the taste of that. And I did go and buy corn on the cob, guys, because I cannot eat any more broccoli, green beans or peas. Like this whole month has been broccoli, green beans and peas, and sweet corn's been the best bit, so we're going to have corn on the cobs with this. So here's tea. My corn on the cob is in the microwave. The kids, my daughter's having the fish fingers. My son was going to have fish finger and sausage, and then there was 2 sausages left, which I was going to have, but he said he's really hungry and he wants 2 sausages, so Mum's gone without. So that's our tea, and I'm going to obviously have my sweet corn too. So do you remember these? I bought these last week, was it? Week before? Oh, all the days are blurring into one at the moment. I got them reduced. I made the flatbread pizzas. Well, we're going to do it again this week. I was going to do pizza baps, but we ate the baps, so we're going to do a flatbread pizza instead. And this means I get to use up the tomatoes and the last spring onion. So I've made one for each of us. My husband's working. This is mine. It's got the onions on it. My daughter has the same minus the onions. Hers is going in the fridge because she's at an event with her drama club, so she'll eat that later. And my son has just got cheesy. He doesn't want tomatoes on it. So let's get these in the oven. This is tea tonight. Mine kind of went a bit when I cut it. My son's, mine. My daughter's in the fridge ready for her to cook when she gets in later. And I forgot to say that I found mozzarella in the fridge. That's why it just materialised. But yeah, that's tea, and we got to use up some odds and ends. I said when it came to the end of our tight budget month and we got paid, we would have a takeaway, and we chose chippy tea. This is what I had: chips and a jumbo battered sausage. Everyone loved this. It went down a treat. So thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, subscribe and comment. Bye!